Minister Narendra Modi, make no mistake, the man of the match, the man of the moment, the man who's led the BJP to an incredible sweep in the Hindi heartland. After 10 years of being in power internationally, you have various examples of anti-incumbency catching up with transformative figures in their countries, the likes of, say, a Margaret Thatcher or even a Tony Blair. Prime Minister Modi, Rajdeep, must be one of those very rare and unique examples where even after a decade of being in power, he can bring so much to the party's vote bank when he's not on the ticket. Is there anyone else internationally, going back in history, who comes across as being as popular?
Look, at the moment across the world, and he mentioned it in his speech, saying at a time when the rest of the world has faced a slowing economy, people were raising questions, look at where India's economy is. I think he comes with, and he used the word bharosa, time and again, Modi ki guarantee, bharosa. I think what he's been able to do is build a certain trust in the Modi persona. You know, it was in 2019, Rahul, it was Modi hai to mumkin hai, which was more the party which was pushing it. Now, Mr. Modi himself is saying Modi ji ki guarantee hai. He's a populist leader who's able to combine his strong sense of his vision of nationalism by connecting directly with people. That's his power. Today he was talking directly to the people.
He always talks directly
not just to the BJP karyakarta.
He never wants to talk to the television pundits.
That's right.
Wants to go over their head. Let me show our viewers, Rajdeep, on the election intelligence dashboard, the overall figure for the national picture that emerges at the end of the day. If we were to add the seat shares from all the 638 seats where counting happened today, the BJP has won 341. The Congress last time had 320, but that was out of 678. That was because Mizoram was also counted. Today they're at 233 only. Very clear, Ashok Malik, whenever there's a powwow between the BJP and the Congress, the BJP, Messrs. Modi and Shah and the machine have shown who's boss.
Apart from Karnataka and Himachal Pradesh, which was a narrow victory, Karnataka was, of course, a big victory for the Congress. That has been the great problem of the Congress, that in one-to-one contests with the BJP, they keep losing. And that reduces their salience in any India-type alliance with the third front, because they're not seen as competitive vis-a-vis the BJP, especially in northern India.
Rashid Kidwai, what's the mood tonight in the Congress camp?
I think a sense of despondency because, you know, they were hoping that if they win two states plus Telangana, you know, within the India alliance, they will have some kind of short or for
now what happens to the India alliance?
So you see, Rahul, they are not able to beat Mr. Modi because earlier it was, as Ashok was saying, it was in Lok Sabha elections where the Congress had a very poor track record with the BJP, but now it's happening in states also. And therefore, I'm saying they're running out of ideas. They don't have a prime ministerial candidate. The problem is if they attack Modi, they lose. If they don't attack Modi,
but
then
Chetan,
Modi
looked
goes
at from a management perspective, if you're up against a brand that seems as invincible, you've thrown different kinds of punches. Whatever you could try and land at Modi, good, bad, ugly, you've tried it all. What does the Congress possibly do if you're a Rahul Gandhi? What are you thinking
India
tonight?
Alliance actually are, you know, at loss of words now.
I think if the brand is so strong and it is hard and has so much trust, then the only option is to give an alternative brand rather than keep attacking that brand. And that alternative brand means an alternative, clear, simple ideology, a simple narrative. What would it be different? What would be better? How would we address? I mean, this is the Congress which was voted out for corruption. And that has been such a big issue. And the BJP has said, na khaunga, na khane dunga. Whatever it is, they tried to address it. Has the Congress made any stance on corruption wherever they seem to go?
You have someone in mind?
Who is accountable today? You see, in Congress, there must at some stage...
Who do you think is accountable for this?
Well, at the end of the day, it's a combination of the state leadership and their national leaders. You see, it cannot be just put on Kamal Nath and Bhupesh Baghel and Ashok Gehlot. I mean, Rahul Gandhi is de facto the president of the Congress
party.
Party.
How many Congress leaders message to say, you're not giving credit to Rahul Gandhi when the exit polls had come out, not even waiting for the final numbers to come. So does he get part of the blame?
No, Rahul, I am very clear. Rahul Gandhi must get, in my view, part of the credit for ensuring that the Telangana campaign was well run, and he gets credit. But then he must also be held accountable and responsible in some way for not being able to fix organizational problems in the Hindi heartland. He is the de facto president, make no mistake. He was not able to resolve the Gehlot versus pilot fight, which eventually proved disastrous for the Congress in Rajasthan. He was not able to, in a way, rein in Kamal Nath, who eventually became almost his own sort of satrap in Madhya Pradesh, took all the decisions himself. And the general feeling is that Bhupesh Baghel, when there were these serious corruption charges that were made, Rahul Gandhi and others indulged it because he was one of their chief ministers. He was not able to enforce the fact of a rotational chief ministership that he had promised in Chhattisgarh between T.S. Singhdeo and Baghel. So I think accountability has to be there, not just Rahul Gandhi, right down the line. Organizationally, the Congress is weakened, Rahul, and election after election we say it. I thought it was very interesting what JP Nadda said about the BJP. It's true. The BJP has been able to build itself as a solid organizational force. It affects generational change. We are talking about who will be the next chief ministers. They're looking for people who they think over the next 10 years will take their party forward in those states. I don't think the Congress does that anymore.
If you paid very close attention, you would have noticed that when these speeches were being made, they didn't mention, or even in the tweets, they didn't mention Shivraj Singh Chauhan in Madhya Pradesh. Now, that is quite intriguing, given the fact that you've got 164 seats in Madhya Pradesh out of 230. Ashok Malik, maybe your theory could come through because you've been...
No, not theory. Maybe Ashok Malik knew something that we did.
Inko pehle se pata tha kya? No, because it's true. Nobody's mentioned him. And
no, I have two reasons to say it. One, you can't affect generational change piecemeal, that I'll do it in this state but not in this state. That's my hunch, right? And I do think that the BJP is looking between now and 2024, because 2024 is not a done deal. They are the favorites, but there's still challenges. They're looking to refresh the party, and look at a 2030 milestone, that build a party for 2030. That is the goal that Mr. Modi will offer the people of India.
He already spoke about it today.
So if he does that, he needs new faces as well. He needs faces for 2030.
So if you go with Raman Singh and Vasundhara Raje and Shivraj, then you're stuck. You have a Gehlot and Kamal Nath kind of syndrome.
Exactly the same mistake the Congress made in 2018 when it did not go with the new generation.
I think as we saw in the Prime Minister's speech, he's very clear. 2024, this speech was not about only the victory of today. It was also virtually saying that 2024, here I come.
And he said it's also cleared the path for our victory in 20. He says, "Log bol rahe hain," but that's obviously a very strong message, seeping the idea in people's head that 2024
it's
becomes
a done deal. It's Modi ki guarantee is the slogan for the 2024 election. That seems to, he likes that. Modi ki guarantee ki guarantee.
I agree with guarantees. I'm not denying that. But the point is, you can't start your new term in 2024 with a aging generation, which in 29 looks very old.
I don't think it's just aging. It's also, they cannot be their own persons. They have to be PMO sent chief minister. It's a different CM. There is a PM CM and there is a CM CM.
I think
so like Devendra Fadnavis, they want to be people who are known for their governance, who have been sent by Modi ji. That's the setup. It's not just about age, I think. It's not like, oh, we need to refresh this. I think it's more about who's going to be easier to deal with and not like say, I'm going to do my own thing.